Welcome back, guys, to episode 27 of our Factorio Industrial Revolution Let's Play. So, as always, let's just go over a few things I've changed, and to be honest, it won't take long, because the only change I've done is I've added a new mod. I've added the mod Big Brother. I told you about it last episode, and that will make our radars cover a greater area, since it is a bit annoying you can't see anything now that we're moving into building more with robots. So I think that'll be cool. So that has given us a few more research items, scan quicker, and have greater range. So as you can see, we just kind of need to research this all the way down, and then we should be able to see quite a large portion of our base, and hopefully beyond. But before research stats, I noticed that it didn't look like our tracks were put in, but the trains are still going across here, so I know they are put in. So let's go and see if we can't do a little reveal of this down here. Let's just see this train so I can tell you what I mean, or show you what I mean. It's then gonna do a little loop. Ooh, look at that. Looks like there's no tracks. So let's go have a look. While we're down here, if we have more trees, we might as well just start to clear them out, since as always, trees are the greatest enemy in Factorio. That's just the way it is. It's not the biters, it's those damn trees. So let's see here. Oh, as you can see on the map, things are starting to get revealed. Oh, this looks so nice. Oh, we have some trees, we'll have to get rid of those. Get the robots to do it. But look at that. Everything's built perfectly, without any issues. So that is very, very nice. So, let's get started with this, or today's episode. What I've planned is that, first things first, let's remove these and get some of this research done, so we can see some more of the map. Let's go full surveillance on this. And then I'll tell you that I want to try and make just a simple copper smelter here. Copper is going to be needed throughout the playthrough, since it's needed for electronic circuits. So let's just clear out the trees first. From this, go little robots. Look at, oh, that looks so awesome. That was way easier than I thought it was. Thank God that we have a ton of robots, since our automatic system we made last episode just kinda clears it out for us. And as you can see, we're starting to see more and more of the map because of our robots, oh not the robots, our radars. So we should probably just put one down in here and see if we can't get the rest of the map revealed. There we go, and now we can see pretty much our entire base. So let's just expand the few items that didn't get placed down. In that regard, it was just a few roboports. But for, oh, don't want it there. Control Z or C that. So what I want to try here is do a new setup with our trains. The input one we have up here is working fine, but I'm not enjoying that it has two stops like this. I would rather do a setup like this, where I can fit into one cell. So one cell for trains, and the other three is going to be for production. So we can take things in and out here. Or maybe do one in and one out. But I think we're going to do one in, one out cell, and then 3 for crafting the items we need. Yeah, I think that will be what we're going to try first. And then, as always, I'll try to limit it to one train so we don't jam the network. I think that would be sad if something jams back onto here. So, clearing out the rest of the trees, just to have something to work with. What else do we have? Can we just do this? I'd like to remove all of you, please. Look at that swarm of robots, delivering it to our chests close by. Oh, it's so nice having this. Saves me so much time. And As always, if you want the save games, I'll try to, on your request, upload every 5 episodes. And now that I have gotten the join function or membership function on YouTube, I'll try to add the save games to there. So if you're a member, you can just grab them every 5 episodes and copy all the blueprints you want. I think that is a good solution. So on to this. What if we just steal this blueprint for now? I'll just want, let's do this blueprint. Can we do it somewhere so we can make it modular? What if we do, I probably want this in the middle. What if we do this? Let's do it from right here. I think if we do this, we'll be able to use it wherever we want, hopefully. Let's just remove the things in here because I want a different layout here. So let's just remove, let's remove all of you, all of the undergrounds, all of the inserters, power poles, use you lights. And then we want to get rid of all the belts. Let's get rid of this right here. And then we have a somewhat, I don't know if it's going to be good, but at least a blueprint that we can use. Let's try this and see if we go down here. Can we turn it around just like this and fit it in? There's a few lights, but other than that, it seems like it will work. But I would like to have it over here. So let's try and place this down and see if it can't work like this. I can see we have a few chests. Let's just remove those. And see. I like to get you away, you away. Of course, get the robots to do it is always better. Can we fit it down now? We can. And hopefully this means that this will be able to connect up without any issues. That is what I'm hoping. And there's a few more things we need to remove. Those two and those. And that one. And then I think we have a somewhat decent blueprint for this. And it connects up really well. Of course we have the issue with that one now. We'll look at that later. It seems it's not gonna affect that much. We can always just move it back here. But I think this is fine for now. It'll just stay there and blink for a little while. Go away. So, what I have planned with this is I want this to be where all the supplies come in to the network. So we could move this down a small amount to make room for the things we need. And what if we just copy this, just down a small amount. Then we can remove the other part or cut it down. Let's see, how many tracks can we fit in? If we do it right here, and we'll do a logistic truck stop. Come on, little train tracks. There we are. Then we can place one right here and hopefully take out 2 wagons. I think we'll be able to. Can we craft any? Let's just craft 2. Then we'll see if we can get this up and running and do a modular blueprint. Hopefully you'll be able to grab for all 3 of these. I think we might have to use long-handed. Oh, I don't like that we can't do that. Can we extend this a small amount? Somehow? What if we just extend it out 2? And then we'll kind of go into this one, but can we just connect them up somehow? So like go down here, here, and then connect it up that way. Will that solution work, guys? how many stops will they have then if you want to keep it inside one cell? We'll be able to fit into 3. Let's see here. Then we just have enough room, and I think that will be what we'll do for now, because the input can stay like this, but the output needs to be a little bit crooked. Can we take it further down? No. So let's keep it here and see if this won't serve us well in the endeavors we have. Then we'll want some outputs. I was thinking about doing these, so doing 2 each place. Or we could just do normal iron chest or copper chest. Let's try with iron for now. So let's see here. 6. And might just, oh, we could just unload on one side, since that will, what's it called, make room for more down the line. So let's try one-sided unloading. We'll only take in 1,000 at a time for now. Of course that will change, so we don't pollute the system. So I should go craft some fast inserters, and I might do that in between episodes. So let's see here. If you want to have multiple going in, you might not want that. We might just have more trains. So let's see here. This to right here. Then we'll do just like this up into that one. And then we'll copy the same one over here. We just have enough room for it to go out. I'll go into this one and merge. So if we merge it in here. How should we merge it, guys? Or we can merge it like this, like we have done everywhere else. And do a little merge like this. And then we have one belt going out. Don't know if this will supply enough for the system. But then we might just do a double-sided. But let's try this for now. We can always just do both sides if needed. And then we'll just have to connect this up with what we want. We want copper ore in. Dash in number 1. So we'll grab copper ore in right here. In theory, we could use the same setup for our loading stations. For example, making one over here. Just grabbing the copper and loading it onto trains. We might try that just to see how it works. We'll limit these to right here. And just to see how much room this one takes up, let's try and do this. Can we just copy you, please? Oh, a bit less. And try right here. Because then we can do one right here. So we do one. Let's see. Then we do 3 in. Will that work? Sorry about that, guys. Because doing something like this, of course, remembering to call it something different. Or pretty much just. Let's just see if we can do this. We'll just remove them afterwards. Oh, copper 3. Then we have room for 3 inputs or 3 outputs. And the bottom one we can do double-sided. And the two other ones can be other ways we have a bit of flexibility. Yeah, let's try this and see if this will work. It's all proof of concept, so I think that will be nice to try out. So train with 2 wagons going out, getting some power. They should just unload whatever comes in here, so this should never stop as long as this is requesting things. So let's see here. If we do the same setup as our coal in, just saying, we could say 1000 just to have it somewhat limited. Limit it to 1 train and then request 20,000. Or we could limit it to 2k. Saying right here I want in, or limit the request to 2000 before you start to request. And then I would like to request limits. And then I would like to add, where is it at? Copper ore. I like to just request 20 or 10,000. Let's try that for now. And only with 1 train. Limit trains to 1. And then we just have to hook these 2 up. Let's say a green wire. And no ore found. And that is exactly what we want to see. Let's do this so we have some in the network, so our trains or things get built. And then in theory we should be able to request copper now. The only thing we need to do is of course remove this train so it's not in the way. And then go make a copper outpost. And then see how this works, if we can get copper flowing in. So let's see here, let's take our little train. How is our looking? Definitely needs some of these. That'll connect most of it up. Can do it here, here, and here as well. So things don't get jammed too much. And then do some here and before we go onto the track. There we go, that is somewhat controlled now. We'll have to do the same on the input side. So right here, and here. So that should make sure that trains can go in, but not get jammed. So let's take our trusty vehicle, parked it just up here, and let's go set up a copper outpost and see if we can get this to work. Let's get some more radar working as well. And now we can see, well, that's did expand the area. We could see quite a bit. And I see quite a bit of water, but that doesn't matter. With this modular setup, we can always just expand out. So let's go and set up a copper outpost. Let's do the one close to the start area over here. And to be honest, if this is almost empty, I'll just take a train. It is. Don't stand on the track, guys. Right here. And give it some fuel. And say I would like to just go right here. So let's see if we can easily set up a modular outpost. Because as soon as we can make everything modular, we can just kind of expand extremely quickly. So right here, we would like to have the same setup as this. So if we steal the blueprint from here, this somewhat ugly blueprints to right here, I think is correct. Oh, and let's do it like a blueprint instead. Blueprint, Alt B. Could take that part. That should be able to connect up perfectly to the rest of the network. And then we'll just remove, again, all the inserters, belts, chests, splitters, power poles, the radar, and the lights. Let's go with this blueprint and see if we can't just put it down right here, making where we'll supply our what's called copper from. And I want to remove that little part right there because that came out wrong. So let's clear out all the junk as well we have here. Do we have any junk on top of this? We don't. But now we'll be able to do a copper outpost. And if I take my little blueprint from in here, this one, see if we can fit it in somewhere where it doesn't do too much harm. Because this is gonna take off one of them. Or we can just do it right here, because then we can go around the power pole. So what if we do that? And then we'll do one right here. Do one on top. Have to do one in between, it seems. That is fine. I think our miners can reach. So let's just try and do this for now. And what are we missing? A ton of things. Let's just throw some of these into the network. Let's throw some underground into the network as well. Then all of this should get built quite soon. Oh, look at that. That is what I call modular. Love it. So now we are mining copper. Now we just kind of needed to add it to the network. We can do it right here with this setup from over here. I think we can just steal this and remove everything except what's called the train tracks, or everything. Remove you, we don't need, the rest we can kind of fit in. Let's remove the rubber ports, the huge power, oh, we could actually leave those, but let's do this for now. And see if we take this right now, let's remove, oh, we need the output one, so that's fine. What if we take this? Can we just place that one down? Of course, it goes out the wrong way. Oh, and it fits in here as well. Oh, that is nice. Should we do it in the middle one? Or should we do it here, but that will interfere with our power pole? We just kind of have to do an underground one, and that is fine. Or here, and then we can turn the inputs to go along this one, the balancer. Or we could have turned it the other way. No, let's do it like this for now, just to do a proof of concept. Let's do it right here so we don't mess anything up. We'll just have to change this one to not supply coal. Let's see where it's at. What is it you are supplying? Did I mess something up by doing that? I kind of did. So let's just get it to place it all by itself. And that is fine. Supplying a maximum of... Oh, and then we just need... We don't actually need filter inserters here. We just need fast inserters. So what if we just change all of these out with normal ones? Won't that work? Of course, we use missing our circuitry, hooking up our red cables again because they just got removed. And let's see if we can do this. Of course, we'll need more iron chests. So probably set up an iron chest supply somewhere. Yeah. I'll have to go grab a bit of that. But let's see if we can't hook this up. We can turn you, can't we? If we cut you and place you inside this one. So you can just about fit right here. So move you to there. Deconstruct you. Decontrol all of that. And then hook all of these up again. Then we'll do the outside first. Here. We'll actually do this one. Right here. And then of course we are a bit. Seems we have to move it back one to make room for the last belt. I think that'll be fine. Move you to here instead. A bit cramped, but I think you'll get the job done. That is somewhat cramped. But it all fits in. Just barely. And then we can just jump in whatever we want from over here. So what I want in is our 2 copper lines. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. There we go. Here and go down. Take you as well. Take you across this way. And then you can just hook up out here on the outside. Let's just jump them in. It's a bit unnecessary, but just to show you what I have planned with this and how to do it. So that'll mean that now we have copper flowing into our system. Might just stop this for a while. And the reason for that is that we'll do an uneven balance right now. And I don't want that. So let's just go grab some iron chests fast. That should be quite easy, we just need to craft them, and then all of this will be built. And then we just need to add the inserters to our logistic network. So it can be built. Let's see here. Let's drive across the base. And set it up. Which probably adds belts to the network as well, if I haven't done it already. Don't think I have, because we have no robots going over here. But that we can solve extremely easily. Let's just take you and run you up this way. Of course, you're in a bit of an issue with room. And they're just outside of range, so we'll have to jump a few things in here. Pretty much just jump off 4 belts right here, which I think these will work. Here and to there. Will a robot fit in here? Or did I miss count? Oh, I just hit it right smack down the middle. So that'll make sure that we can add all of these to our network, and they can start to build wherever they're needed. And then we just kind of need to set up the iron ones. Let's say I can't do the iron, then the rest will be built. And then we can go back and look at our magnificent outpost. So where is our small chassis? This should be over here somewhere. Because right here we need some roboports as well, but they are a lot closer. Just that one, and this should be inside range. Add you. And start to be placed. Very, very cool. and a small chassis we have over here. And we just kind of need to hook up some chests. Iron plate, small chassis, iron plate. That's large chassis, small chassis. So let's just set one up right here. Say iron chest. We'll have to grab them all the way over here. So we'll have to do a little finicky thing, like we always do. That is jump that part. And then we'll do a jump right here. Do that one in and that one in. And here we go. Give it some power. Now we have chests up and running. Limit it to 1 stack. And now we have everything in the network that we need to build over here, I think. The rest is going to get supplied now. The chest is on their way. Then we just need arithmetic combinators. And we can just craft a few ourselves and throw them into the network. And luckily what we need is right here. Can we just steal some? Let's see, arithmetic combinator. Probably set it up over here. Should be able to set it up right next to this one, because it uses the same items. It's pretty much right here. We can just do one of these. Let's set it up right here and see if this won't work. So we'll need 1, 2, 3 items. Let's see, arithmetic combinator. So that one and the wire. So let's take the first one from right here. Then the small chassis is from that one as well, and then we need the from over here. That means we'll just have to do this little thing. Here to here. Do that. And do a little jump. Oh, let's just request so we have some. That's a request these, please. Should be able to supply them to me with our little network. There we go. And then we'll just jump where they're at. They are right there. Because then we'll just jump this across, making the rest one go in, and then we should have all we need to try and activate this huge system. Or not huge system. There we go. Arithmetic combinator into a chest. Of course, remember to limit that one a small amount. And there we go. Now it should all be built over here, and it should be working as soon as that one goes in. Hopefully these will work the way I think they work. And then we'll start to put in other things in the future. So my little car. So guys, this is going to be extremely exciting when we turn this on and see if everything just works. Hopefully this should say as soon as we have 2000 in this one, we'll send a signal to the network saying we have 2000 to deliver. And then we have our outpost, or a smelting area, saying that I want at least 1000. And then it should drive there. And as soon as that is up and running, that will be the end of this episode. So while I'm hooking the rest up, go look at the like and subscribe button and that bell one, and see if this is something you enjoy. There's one right here that's messed up as well. So let's try and hook this up, guys. This should be enable, disable, depending on what the train needs and what is being supplied. So let's try this. Should we limit these a bit? No, it's fine. So now we got copper flowing in. Look at that, we have 200. As soon as we have 2000, it will start to supply. And this one down here is requesting 10,000, but we request a minimum of what's it called, 2,000 copper. So let's see here. Just looking at that one to check one thing out. Because do it request a threshold, stack threshold. So hopefully this will work. Do we have any train standing by? We have one standing by in the depot. So let's see here. That's 1.5, 1.6, 7. Come on, 8. Let's see if we can get it start to request now. Come on, 2K. Creating delivery, 2,000 copper. Sending a train. So that means that this one should come in here. Pick up, what's it called? The copper, and take it to a smelting area. Oh, and they are not working because this one is sending out a signal of 2,000. Does it need to be filter inserters before they can work that way? No, so it's not that. So what is messing this up, guys? Why is this not working? It is sending a positive signal. They're all connected up. So that is a bit weird. I didn't think I messed that up in any way. Because you are requesting copper ore. And you are getting a signal for copper ore. So why aren't you activating? This is so strange. And some guy just told me he normally doesn't mess up logistics, and normally I don't either, but it seems I've done it this time. And I'm not quite sure why. Do any of you guys know? Boom, boom, boom. Why aren't you going in? Let's see if you check some of this and add into here. Now it's only say 1900, and that is exactly what it should do. But why ain't you working? This is also connected up to the green wire, to that one. Oh well, guys, we'll see this work next episode. I don't know what I did wrong. Do write so in the comments if you can tell me what I did wrong. Because from my understanding, this should be working. Oh well. Once in a while you do make mistakes, and this is one of them, and this is where you have to learn. And let's just see over here. It's because this is not connected up correctly. It is correct, connected up correctly. Oh well, I will fix this in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Do comment what I made or messed up, and then I will see you next episode. Bye, guys.